Hi, everybody. This is Kat with Knock the Clutter Out LLC. I am a professional organizing and cleaning company in Louisville, Kentucky. And this is project number one of 2019. This is a home with a mother who suffers from grief and depression, and she has two small children that reside with her. So, this is just a quick explanation of what the home was like. There was lots of food and leftover grime and just everything in this house, even though the level of trash wasn't halfway to the ceiling or whatnot. What made this home more particular than any home we've ever done was the fact that there were children in this home. So we had to do our best to go through each and every item to salvage as much as we could. Now, due to the level of grime and caked in substances, most of these items were deemed as trash. As you can see, you can get through the front door, which is a positive sign. But when you have so many items that have to be sorted through and clothing that needs to be saved, um, you know, this made this a little bit different of a case. Now, here in a moment, we're going to be going into the mother's room, which, in my opinion, had the most amount of stuff in the room, but the majority of what was on her floor was clothing. But what you cannot tell or what you cannot see from this video is that there was so many drinks spilled, so much food and substances on all of the stuff on the floor. Initially when I made my assessment, I thought that we could salvage it. Also, too, that little blue bucket that you've seen had been used to empty out the tub because the tub was clogged, as you can tell here in just a second. So, all of those clothes pretty much in that closet were soaked with tub water. And there was a pretty big infestation, especially in near the water areas um, of both of the bathrooms due to that clogged up tub. And there was flies, a infestation of flies throughout this entire home. Now, we'll be walking into the children's room next. As you can tell, there's a clear path. That's a positive thing, but had this property been left neglected, this probably wouldn't have been the case. So, over here to the left is the children's rooms. As you can tell, you can see floor, which to me is always a positive sign again. But what you can't see is that underneath both of those beds entirely is trash and toys. So we removed the beds and was able to get underneath the beds as well to the trash and all the toys. Now, in the center of those two beds was probably one of the worst areas, even though it didn't have a lot of things there in the center. But that pile right there was just so many bugs coming from it, from all the liquids that had been spilled. Now, the next area we'll be showing is the kitchen, and lots of grime on the floors, things like that. Now, we go back through in this video, that's the bathroom. That was not being used due to a leak in the toilet. So it was just kind of just like a trash area. But this is a video looping back through the bedroom again and back through through the living room. And the reason why this video is looping back again is because I had actually lost the clip of the bathroom, so I just wanted to put it in there again so people could see. But there you go again. There's the bedroom as well, which for some reason in this clip it looks way worse than the first one. Um, yeah, you can't even see the floors on in this room in this room. Excuse me. So yeah, another good view of the kitchen. Um, Probably not the worst that we've ever seen or cleaned up, because again, you can still see floors. But had this person let it go for another 5 years or longer, this would have been a way worse situation. And this is the laundry room coming up here in just a second. Another look at the kitchen from the side, but um, oh yeah, and the refrigerator, about 90% of the food had to be thrown away, which is to be expected. Most majority of these homes that we clean out, almost all of the food is either expired or rotten or, some kind of capacity. So um, that's kind of normal in these home cleanouts to have to get rid of almost everything in the refrigerator and the pantry, and also, whatever trash is, on the counters. And that is the laundry room right there. So this entire home has been cleaned and organized and sanitized and completely transformed by us. Knock the Clutter Out LLC, Louisville, Kentucky.